YouTube, thanks for stopping by again here to Best Beers in Me, beers reviews from Maine, New England, and beyond. We're leaving Portland and we're going back to Indiana because we're going back to 450 North.
Because that's where Larry Bird came from.
At French Lick. This is not French Lick, this is Columbus, Indiana. 450 North, this is Wedding Cheesecake Smoothie Style Sour Beer.
And he was so excited to try this.
I am too. This is Smoothie Style Sour with pineapple, cream cheese, banana, graham cracker, and vanilla cream. And it checks in, like the rest of them, supposedly at 5.3%.
This is 100% going to be your mom's dessert.
So my mom made a dessert all the time that I absolutely loved, with cream cheese, graham cracker,
banana.
And the only thing is,
drizzle.
I didn't like the pineapple, but she also added strawberry slice on top. It's the only thing missing is strawberry.
Did she drizzle it with chocolate?
No.
Oh, you got to drizzle
there's no
with
chocolate in
chocolate.
this either, so this is going to be very much like her famous dessert she made.
I'm really excited about this.
I miss my mother. She died several years ago, but this is going to be reminiscent, I think, and this is going to be a little... Oh! So
Ooh.
It did fall. I was shaking it up a little and rolling it, but it didn't explode too bad. So let's get this in the can. In the glass. And it doesn't look super thick.
Nope, it doesn't.
But you said it might not because it's only XL, not XXL.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that's what that is.
So I think you're right. It has to do with how
I do. I think the thickness of it has to do with the X or XXL.
I think this is one that we're going to wish we had a full can, I bet, instead of splitting.
Okay. Did you get more than one of these?
No.
Oh.
That's the only one we have of this. Let's get a nose on this sucker.
Oh, pineapple.
Huge cream cheese I'm getting.
No, I'm getting pineapple.
Big pineapple, yeah.
Oh, pineapple.
But pineapple and cream cheese is the two things
So I
that
get
come
cream
through.
cheese secondary. I get pineapple first. Like primarily pineapple.
This smells very much like what I remember that dessert smelling like, so I think this is going to be amazing.
So let's get a taste on this like real quick.
Alright. Cheers, you two.
Oh, that's good. Cream cheese, pineapple.
Yeah, with the little artificial flavor in there. I don't know what that is.
I don't get much of an artificial. I get huge pineapple and like cream cheese on the back end of that creaminess. But my first flavor is pineapple.
This has graham crackers, but I don't get a lot of that. It's one of my favorite things in the dessert was the graham cracker crust.
So you get that crustiness.
I'm getting a little bit of banana.
So this has pineapple, cream cheese, banana, graham cracker,
And
vanilla cream. So the
vanilla
biggest
cream,
thing, I get a little bit of the cream cheese on the back end, the creaminess. The biggest thing I get is the pineapple.
and to me, it's about a tie of the pineapple and the cream cheese with the banana coming in.
The banana is like on the back end, like
definitely
vaguely,
taking a backseat
it's
to the cream cheese
100%.
and pineapple. So these breweries are actually using the cream cheese powder. It's made from real like cream cheese.
So don't get
Which
these
is
powders,
crazy.
like the cream cheese powder, the vanilla soft serve powder, like
They're doing it, and they're putting them in beers. And this actually looks more like a beer than a lot of the other ones that we've had lately of these styles.
I agree. So I get a lot of pineapple up front, and then the back end I get that creaminess from the cream cheese. I don't get the graham cracker crust. I wish I did, but I don't.
I'm not getting much of that.
Don't.
Big cream cheese, a little bit of sweetness, not as much sweetness as I thought.
A lot of pineapple though.
A lot of pineapple.
Yeah.
Very pineapple-y.
So I get like a pineapple cream cheese dessert. I wish I got the crust like the graham cracker, but I don't.
The banana's in there.
Not much. It's muted.
I don't know, the more I sip on it, the more I'm tasting that banana to me.
I don't get much banana.
So the three things I'm getting the most are the pineapple, cream cheese, banana.
So that's
I'm not getting much sourness like
so that's
I have on some
100% the order I get it, but I don't get much banana. It's good.
others. Not as good as the actual dessert.
No.
But that's another win right there, I would say. I'd put this one, personally, probably at about a 4.25.
I would say 4.75.
I don't like it as much as Chronic Slushy.
Chronic tonic.
Chronic Tonic.
So I would give this 4.75.
Okay, so you really like the pineapple.
The only thing that's keeping me from a 5 is that
This is the graham cracker?
Graham cracker crust. And I'm missing that. I don't get any of that. So if I got the graham cracker crust, I would give it a 5.
So very thick looking. It's not as thick as the other ones, but it's pretty thick. It's got a medium to heavy thickness.
So the beers that we reviewed last week destroyed our glass, and none of these have.
No. I mean, this one looks, what was that? Stargazer raspberry one we had? Similar to that. Although this does have, mine has a lot more stuff
no,
in
it's,
here.
yeah, it has a little residue, but not like I would have thought.
No. A little thinner than some of the others. Maybe that's, like you're saying, the XL or the XXL is how thick it is.
I think it is. So I haven't looked it up, but I think that's the difference. It's not the ABV. I think it's the thickness of the beer.
They're all
the body
supposedly
style.
5.3, and I questioned some of that, but I don't know if this was. I think this is the brewery. It might have been a different one. One of them was getting in trouble saying they were like 8-9% beers that they were.
Oh, what was that? We talked about that last week.
But Definitive's the same way. Some of theirs say 8-9% that I question if they are.
So I really think that's what it is with this, because some of them like destroy your glass. This has a good mouthfeel. I think the XL, XXXL is like the mouthfeel, like the bodiness of the beer.
You're probably right. So I got an alert. Thank God it wasn't a snow alert like it has been the last 2 days. It's a rain alert. Here we are almost to May. It probably is
And we're
May
still
by the
having
time
snow.
I post this. It's like the end of April in Holton, Maine. We got snow the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Thank God it didn't stick here. Up north it did.
So we've had snow and wind, and it stuck a little bit today.
Awful. This has been the worst spring that I can remember.
Yeah.
There's been no 60-degree days in northern Maine. There has been in southern Maine. We might have hit 60
We had
once.
one on Monday, and we
It
had
might have
beers on.
barely
We
hit
had
60.
beers on the deck at 59 degrees on Monday.
Well, that's not 60. And
You
usually
know-
we have at least a couple days in April that hit at least 70, if not
It's
maybe
been
even
ridiculous.
80. It's been awful. Awful.
I'm totally hoping the summer is gonna like treat us better.
Jeez, it's got to. So we had a mild February as far as northern Maine winters. And then ever since then, it's just been terrible.
Yep.
Terrible. But
But
anyway.
here's the thing: we've lived in northern Maine our entire life, probably not going anywhere, so get used to it.
So that cream cheese on the nose is huge. And the pineapple. The pineapple, which I think they probably use pineapple puree, it's coming through more as a fake. That's the fake I'm getting. It's more like a pineapple lifesaver to me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's what I'm getting. Big cream cheese on the nose though, and I love cream cheese.
Me too.
Sugary cream cheese.
So I was
So
thinking
bad
this
for you,
is gonna
it's so
take
delicious.
taste like your mom's dessert. I've made that. I'm a little.
It's
Yeah,
in the ballpark.
yeah, but not.
Well, I know, but it's hard to translate exactly into a liquid form. I think this is pretty damn good.
I have the recipe. I'll make your mom's dessert.
So I'm actually saying better things about it, and I gave it a lower score.
Right?
I'd love you to make that dessert.
I will.
Checking out the Untapped, only 197 people have checked in, and they're rated 4.10, which is one of the lower scores.
So it's a little bit lower than us.
Matthew P, he says, OMG, shut up. He loves it.
Pretty sure that's good.
Look at that person's check-in, looks glowing. Probably put a little highlight filter on it. Anyway, so people really like the beer. Not as much as some of the others. I'm with them on that. 4.25, I'm pretty close to the 4.10. You're a little higher, but then you're saying this is disappointing. So what, are you going to drop your score or keep it there?
I'm going to keep it there.
Keeping it the 4.75.
Because it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I'm pretty satisfied.
Yeah, I think if there was a little strawberry and a little more of that cream cheese, that's not falling through in the flavor as much as in the nose.
So the nose, they got the creaminess,
I
not as
would
much
give it a
in the
5
flavor.
If it was a little higher.
100%.
And I'd like a little of that graham cracker to come through, and
Me
it's just
too.
not. It's not on the nose or in the flavor. It's very reminiscent of what they're going for, and it looks more like a beer than some of those other ones.
So
I'm like,
I gotta tell you, their beers, I am very impressed.
So combined, we get a 4.5, and I think that's a good score right there for that beer. Yeah, 450 is not disappointing so far. This is our third review of the 450s, and again, they're very pricey, but they're delicious. And Definitive down in
So
Portland,
then again,
as far as I know, in Maine are the closest things to this.
these aren't beers you can drink every single day.
Let me ask you, as you are a big Definitive fan, if you had them side by side, do you think one would be better than the other? I think they're No, no, wait. Let me ask you first.
So no, I think they're pretty like side by side.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to tell them apart.
Nope.
They nail it. So $4.50 out in Indiana, Definitive here in Maine, and they do the same style. $4.50 does a whole heck of a lot more of these.
However, Definitive does not like can their beers of this style.
They do some, but
not a lot.
Right. Mostly what you can get from Definitive is
on tap.
IPA stouts, and
yes, you
can get them, but they sell out quick.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm gonna say they're parallel.
So
very parallel.
If you've had these or a similar style and you have to be in Maine and looking for a brewery, go to Definitive and check out what they have. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend $4.50 North, even at the price point, just to experience these beers. They're delicious.
Absolutely, I would agree.
And I mean, I spent a lot of money on these beers to get them shipped here, and I'm glad I did.
That's part of my Mother's Day present.
It is. You love these beers. And they're delicious. All of them have been delicious. Ouzelfinch, Skygazer, $4.50. I'm going to give the nod so far to $4.50 and Definitive as being the better, overall, less gross looking beer.
So they don't destroy.
With that said, they
don't destroy your glass.
I still want to get some Ouzelfinch and more Skygazer, which as far as I know, the only place I've seen them are at a beer cellar in Portland, here in Maine. But I'll look out for those all the time. I'm starting to really like these beers. They're probably not great for you. It's hard to call them a beer.
But here's the thing, you're not arguing them that they're not beers.
I'm getting over it. It is what it is. If I can accept pastry stouts, I have to accept pastry sours.
Exactly.
And just enjoy them for what they are. And if you do, they're very enjoyable. Again, it's Wedding Cheesecake from $4.50 in the Slushy XL Baggy Series.
And I was really looking forward to this. I am not disappointed.
I like their can designs they have on all their beers so far. Good job by $4.50 North. And they don't get distributed up here very often, so I ordered off craftshack.com.
There you go.
Very expensive. Look for some promo codes. Makes it a little more easier to bear, I guess. Bite the bullet. But another shipment coming next week.
I did not know this until today.
No, it's coming.
Okay.
So, I guess we're out of here on that one. We really like it. Could add a little more graham cracker, but everything else is great. The cream cheese.
It was a good beer. I have no complaints.
No. So, there it is. If you've had it, let us know. Hit us up in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Do the things.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell. Cheers, YouTube.